Hi there, I'm Edward Jones. So welcome back to Stairways to Lanakila. Today we'll continue to feature the triple tapu teams by the Japanese player Foods. So after the streamings yesterday, I have played several games afterwards, and unfortunately I met some very interesting teams that play very interestingly, and the team structure is interesting, and the moves are not foreseeable, kind of unforeseeable, because I play kind of lots, as many as I can, but yeah, we are still in the 1668, so we'll see if we can jump back to 1700s today, or next couple of days. If you like this video, please kindly show support by giving a like to my video. And our first opponents will be coming from Italy with the Hail teams with Ninetales, Sandslash, Tapu Lele, Gyarados, Marowak, and is that the last team that I features? It's quite similar. Yeah, the Snorlax. Yeah, we shall anticipate their first lead to be the snow lead. The slow lead is quite common here, but I guess he might use a tectonic rage on the Sandslash. But still, I would bring my Arcanine Celesteela first. Bringing Tapu Fini might be a good choice. Rice needs a solid counters against his Snorlax. I guess Garchomps might makes it a stronger counters against the Snorlax if he brings it. So Z Slayer from Italy will be our first opponent. With a Hell team that's quite similar to what we use, but what I featured last times. So he is bringing his Ninetales and Gyarados, and in return, the Arcanine and Celesteela. Well, it is quite possible that the Gyarados this turn would do an immediate Dragon Dance here, which is not good for me. Wow, so switching into Tapu Fini is a kind of good options here. Other than the freeze drive from Ninetales, he cannot touch me. But not this turn. I just use a Protect on Arcanine and a Happy Slam onto the Ninetales. So no Protect from his side. And we see the Veil comes first, protecting his team from lots of damage. Yeah, we shall see the Dragon Dance. So the Happy Slam might not be able to knock this out. Yeah, that's a critical. So bring it to the 1 HP because of his Focus Dash. So one of my team's weaknesses is that my team doesn't have a very good spread move here. So Gyarados, what should it do on the Gyarados? Or should I bring in down the Ninetales first before I can do anything to Gyarados? Alright, still continue to use the Happy Slam. Yeah, Flamethrower would do. If he's switching to the Sandslash, that would be awesome. So, Ninetales switch out Malwak. Okay. I can take that. Oh, that's a C moves on to either my Arcanites on the Celestials. If it targets onto the Tapu thingy, that's of course awesome. Yes, it's on the thingy. So I guess it would bring up around 1/3. And nearly useless flamethrowers. So, snow damage is quite important in my opinion because it can help you to decide which one is faster in the field. But of course, this is a two-way information. Your opponents will also know this information. It's very old. Yeah, Malwak. Should I bring down the Gyarados first? Yeah, Gyarados is a bigger threat to me. I use a Moonblast and protect my own Celesteela. Yep, great. Malwak is using a protect. And Waterfall goes into the Celesteela. That's also a great turn for me. So I guess for people who don't use Feeny other than the other three Tapus, because the Misty Surge doesn't boost up the fairy type moves here. So it's definitely going to waterfall onto the Celesteela slot. Maybe I can make use of it and switch into Garchomps. So he may take a little rough skin damage and bring it to the knockdown range after. Oh, but it's a critical hit. That's definitely not what I want to see. So the Moonblast, I hope it brings it to the knockdown range by the health. No, it doesn't. And Flare Breeze comes into my Garchomp. Oh, another knocked out. So even next turn, the hell damage shouldn't able to knock out the Gyarados. I'm still bringing my Celesteela. So the best thing he can do is continue to do a waterfall onto my Celesteela. And that's... I can make use of it and use an energy ball onto the Gyarados to knock it out. But he's withdrawing his Gyarados into Sandslash. So if I use a Flamethrower, it's an instant win. But no, it protects from like Malwak. And energy ball of very low amount, but this is more than what I anticipate. So it's finally over the Aura Belt. I could continue to score on to the Malwak because if Malwak switch out, anything comes in would be knocked off. And the flamethrower, of course, going onto the Sand Slash. And I guess the Sand Slash is sparing life up here. But he's using an Icicle Crash, trying to flinch my Finny. Yeah. Yeah, flinching it. That's the case. That's really a flinch here. Least wanted things on the field. And we shall see if Flap is knocked out my Celesteela. Oh, but it's a Shadow Bolt on the Finny. Alright. Another hard time for my opponents, switching into Ninetales. Now, if that's the case, I can just use the flamethrower. Oh, no, the flamethrower, the heat wave. And 2 turns of hell damage would knock off his Gyarados. I still need that Marowak to be knocked off by the flamethrowers. But he's using Protect on Marowak. Still good news for me here. Another Veld. Why so stubborn? In that case, he will be at an advantage because the Gyarados can knock out my Arcanine when it's not being intimidated. Gosh, 2 turns of hell damage could knock off his Gyarados, but not 1 turn, and I could only do 1 single attack here. And luckily, Celesteela has the special attack boost. Yeah, I would do a double attack first. Wow, there's a close game here. If there's no clinching, of course I can win the game easy. So Waterfall onto the Arcanine. And Boomerang onto the Arcanine. Well, even he's not sure, but the Gyarados knocked out. Wow, I really don't anticipate that. Because looking at the pixels that is reduced last time, I guess it can still survive another hell damage. But anyway, I'll take the game here. That's a tough game, but Orofavel is superb in Ninetales, alone on Ninetales, but don't be so stubborn on setting it up, because you can either choose a better moves, like doing a Blizzard, doing an Ankle, doing an Icy Wind, doing a Freeze Dry, whatever it is. It might be better than Orofavel. And to a team that's not investing a lot onto the defense and HP, you better not stick with that. So, I beat the Italian players. Yeah, kind of fortunate, because I don't know what would happen next turn if the Gyarados survived that hail damage. And I guess I need to do a helping hand boosted flamethrowers onto his Marowak. Alright, we shall skip into the next game here. The second games. And yeah, this team is quite complicated in my opinions. And if you have any questions in regard to this team, please feel free to leave a comments on in the sections below, and I shall answer you as soon as possible. Yeah, it's kind of a long wait here. Someone may be asking me why I'm bringing dual Z crystals onto the teams, but I think that that's a very strong flexibility because I need both Tectonic Rage and I need and the Infernal Overdrive. Even the Arcanizes or the Garchomps doesn't have the Z moves, it can still do a lot of things here. Helping Hands, Poison Jab, or Earthquakes. Yeah. Anyway, our second opponent will be coming from Japan, and his team is Katanas, Gujarat, Talonflame, and other Talonflame series. Tapu Bulu, Milotic, and also the Polygon 2. So, Talonflame is an interesting pick. He will bring his Milotic definitely, and I will be too. So he will anticipate that I won't bring my own Arcanize here, so his Katana will be protected. Yeah, I would bring my Celestial and Garchomps first. And then after that, I need my Lele, and anyway, be good. So it might face some problems when facing his Tapu Bulu if two of my lead is knocked off in a very early stage. Right. Challenged by Halu Gion. Gion is kind of like the antagonist of the Gundam series. Yes, and as I anticipated, he is bringing the Milotics and Katanas, so I can make use of it and just use a flamethrower onto the Katana first. So switching it might be risky. Yes, Light Slash. Yeah, he can't touch my Celestial at the moment. Yeah, I will just protect my Garchomp first. So one of my favorite Pokemons in the current meta is, of course, Ninetales. Ninetales has a lot of things to do. It has Focus Sash, it can bring in the Slow. Slow can help you to decide whether the abilities goes first, but we see a detach from Katana's side. Brilliant plays here. Will we see the Ice Beam here? Yes, we see the Ice Beam onto the Garchomps. And Flamethrowers, so he might be switching out his Katana or not. Of course, I can make use of this and double target onto his Milotic. No, I don't reveal my energy ball too early, but anything that can take Flamethrower, not benefit. Maybe he will switch into his Polygon 2. But yeah, so I bring my Nelly first. So he's not switching his Katana, maybe not. So Tapu Lele, deploying the Psychic Search. Yep, he's switching his Milotic instead. I'm bringing in the blue. Alright. So with a boosted Grassy Lift Blade onto my Lele. Well, that's a lot of damage and it knocks out with one hit. Well, Flamethrower should be bringing it to the Focus Ash. 1 hit, 1 HP. Oh, but it knocks it out. So once again, I still have a slight advantage. Or maybe not. Yeah, bringing my Garchomp first. If it's the Milotic, I can double onto it. There's a Thermal Flame here. So you can indeed use a Tailwind and protect on blue. Or play it very simple by Flabris and a Wood Hammer. Or even double targeting onto the Garchomps. But more likely to be using a Tailwind here. Alright, I just target onto the Tunnel Flames. But he's withdrawing the Tunnel Flame. Why? And Milotic comes in. Oh, there's a Scarfed Tapu Bulu. And it knocks out my Garchomp with 1 hit. Wow! Lot of recoil damage. So if that's the case, if using his Wood Hammers, he would continue to stay at the field when playing against my Tapu Finis. On the other hand, he can switch out into his Tunnel Flame to avoid damages. Still not over yet. So I guess I can leave the Milotic alone. So what would he do on the Tapu Bulus? So if he's switching his Tunnel Flame, I can still maintain the field. Yeah, his Tapu Bulu is staying. Wood Hammered onto the Protect. Great. Scored onto my Celesteela. No burn, please. Yep. So Heavy Slams knocked it out. So it would be a 1-2 situation. Yeah, playing simple is always good. Especially if the clock is running out. I'm not sure whether the Tapu Fini can knock out the Tunnel Flame with 1 hit. But it's quite obvious that Celesteela would protect his turn. So I can make use of it. So just have a slam onto the Tunnel Flames and use a Scold. If he's going to use the Flabris onto the Celesteela, the recoil damage together with the Scold damage should be able to finish it off, and it would be a Tapu Fini versus Milotic showdowns. But he's using a Protect here. Oh, so double Protect. Good. That means I can Protect next turn. So I guess protecting Celesteela at this turn is not my idea. But will we see a Z move from Talonflame? Yeah, see, we do. Wow, that's a great animation. So one of the strange things in this is that you can actually use ground type seamless on Alolan Dutch Toad. The Dutch trio would use it. Yeah, we would use that doesn't make sense because it has access of using the what is that move? The fly type move, and you can use the C move. And what you see in the animation is that the whole ground is pulling onto the sky, and the whole piles of mud would be strike onto the opponents. Anyway, energy balls and a Charm Mine. I hope energy ball doesn't reduce his special defense now. So Skull with the fastest thing is coming out. Yeah, well, we will use the Calm Mine first. So it's a boosted energy ball because thanks to this boost, wow, it's knocked out with one hit. That's a really great boost here. Alright, that's 2 games for this episode. So I'm kind of tight here because I need to record 2 or 3 episodes for the future 2 days because I'm not at home until very late night. So I guess that's the end of this episode. So see you soon. Bye.